I want to issue a challenge to all of you guys. So welcome to the IllumiChat podcast. I'm your host, Kareem Mays, and today we're going to talk about IllumiChat. We gave it a test for 30 days, and the big question you're going to ask is, why did you test it? Because we had growing support volume. We had limited staff. There's only so many people you can hire. And people have expectations. We're in the microwave generation for instant replies. So if this is you, you're getting more people coming. You don't want to hire more people, or you can't. And the volume keeps going. They keep asking the same questions. Well, we're going to get through all of that. So hit like, subscribe. Let's get into it. So let's picture this. It's Black Friday. It's before Black Friday. It will come up. Time flies. And then you have a store. You have 2 VAs maybe. They have certain shifts they work, and then people just start coming in, asking the same question over and over and over. So then what do? So we decided, hey, we don't want to get stuck in a situation, Christmas, Black Friday. So we tried it for 30 days. And if you see my previous episode, it reduced support tickets by 60%. And it uncovered a lot of conversion opportunities, because when people are coming and they're thinking about like, hey, I need a question answered, that doesn't mean AI does everything. It means it answers repetitive tasks. So what we did, you can install IllumiChat. We installed IllumiChat to our site. We went in there, made an account, connected it, made sure it was working, checked everything, gave it specific colors. Then we took a doc, uploaded the FAQs, everything like that. We connected it to our store. We made sure that we had the right links. Then we just tested it out, and then we gave it mock questions. And how do you find these questions? This is a big question a lot of people ask. How do you find the questions? Well, when you start your store, say you have a busy day, you don't want to wait till Black Friday or Christmas. You find questions that customers are asking frequently. What size is it? What color? Is it waterproof? Does this work this way? Then you elaborate from there. You train the AI to answer those questions. Why would you want your support staff spending time on something that's super, super repetitive? Yes, they can do it, but it generally causes problems in the long term. And it's not very, very effective. So what we did was something simple. We found a way to be able to handle those support queries without worrying about the other information that, your support staff should handle. So we tried this for 30 days. It reduced 60% of support tickets. It also helped with a lot of customer, leaving. So cart abandonment went down 30%. And then on top of that, it saved support staff. See, if you're hiring a VA, VAs can be costly. Like, even if you're paying them $10 an hour, if you're a new store owner, even if they're working 5 hours a day, that's $50. And chances are they're working 5 hours a day because they're doing the same thing over and over and over. And you only want them, you can reduce it to 1 hour a day. So we're able to reduce our VA hours, not that our VAs are bad, by 4 hours. And we tried it, and we kept trying different things. And what we found is AI is good at handling repetitive tasks. It is not the way to, it's not going to make you successful in and of itself. A lot of people have this misconception that AI will do everything. But then there's also another bad misconception that AI is not useful at all. And I'm here to tell you that both of them are not true. And what AI is good at, if you really quantify it down, is handling repetitive tasks, something you do over and over and over and over and over and over. What it is not good at doing is being creative or answering more in-depth things about the product. And this is something you can really jump into. Because when you're trying to figure out where you use AI, hopefully this gives you a good baseline, not just for IllumiChat, but for anything else. ChatGPT is the same way. It's good at answering questions or doing something, repetitive tasks over and over, or generate me a document, but it's not going to run your whole business. And every business owner knows that. But here's the thing. Without that little, even as if you're doing YouTube or you're doing content, it helps generate the thumbnails, the descriptions, all the things that would take so much time back in the day that you'd have to sit and manually hire somebody for can help with that, so you can just create videos. Well, imagine a video creator having to do all that by hand. You're not going to be able to compete. Now, imagine a store owner having high cart, abandonment, and the retention's not good. You're not going to be able to compete on the same level. So we tested it for 30 days because we wanted to be able to compete at the same level as the best stores. And we got some results. As I said, 60% less support tickets, less cart abandonment, less time for the VAs to work. So it really does work. So what do? If you're on YouTube, you click the link below me, you sign up, you can try it out for free. It takes 5 minutes to get started. A few questions, it's a wizard. No, you don't have to code, you don't have to be a genius. If you're on Instagram, better yet, you can click above, same thing, and go ahead and try it out. We have a lot of little hints and tips there, 5-minute videos. So those are the results. Now, if you want to try and experiment and see if you get good results from your store, I'm not saying it will be the same. I'm not saying it will be the exact, every store is different. Depends how many customers you're getting, depends what you're getting, depends how often they're coming in. Maybe you have a more, simple process or a more complicated process. As they say, results may vary. But it's all important to make sure that the customer is being taken care of. And if you do that, you'll be steps ahead of the game. And the best way to do that is for repetitive tasks AI. So, with that in mind, I hope that helps you. It was a little bit of a short one today, but it is important. AI is not your enemy. It's not going to save your business, but it will save you on repetitive tasks. So maybe it does help your business just a little bit, like we talked about. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you in the next podcast.